Hello, everybody. I'm just doing this impromptu live to just kind of share some feelings that I've been having and also to share just kind of what I picked this morning. A lot of you watch me and I usually pick a card of the day and I give you a little description of what that card is. Hello, all of you who are joining me. Um, and I usually do the card of the day every day. And every day before I do the card of the day for everyone else, I usually pick a card for myself. And so I shuffled my cards this morning and picked my card. And what did I pick? The devil. And I'm sure a lot of you are waking up this morning, and at least half of the country of the United States of America is, and they're kind of feeling that devil energy, that dark place, a sense of sadness or despondency, or even hopelessness, and all of that. And I just want to tell you all, number one, I don't want to sugarcoat the fact that you might be dealing with something that's a fear or a sense of limitation right now, or sadness, yes, or all those lower vibration emotions that none of us want to dwell in, none of us want to live there. But part of living is sometimes we have to face this stuff. Part of living is sometimes we see shadow, sometimes we have to deal with lies and untruths and misinformation and the lower impulses of other people in the world. And the lesson of devil card is that the figures on the card, they're wearing these chains, but they're loose. They don't realize that they could slip out of these. They can turn it around. And the devil sometimes lies to us. It tells us it's that archetype in ourselves. It's our inner saboteur. It's the sense of hopelessness that you're stuck. You might as well give up. There's no hope. It's a lie. It is a lie. And what you all need to know is that you do have a choice. And the best disinfectant for the devil card is light. It is bringing light to dark places. It is slipping out of those chains. And what you all need to do is, in your small ways, you got to bring light to the dark places. Sometimes when I struggle with something, the best thing I can do for myself is get out of myself and ask, how can I help you? How do I serve you? What do you need? Because it changes us from being a victim of something to being proactive and taking a step toward bringing some sort of healing. And the other antidote to devil energy, it's love. And sometimes you just need to love yourself right now and give yourself what you need. But you don't have to dwell in hell forever. And I just want to leave you with the thought that history is a pendulum. Horrible, horrible things have happened in our history. Even more horrible than this election or than what we're experiencing today. And it's a pendulum, and sometimes it goes way to the extreme in one direction, which is absolutely horrifying. And you're just watching the slow motion car wreck, and you just can't believe that the pendulum went that way. But it will not stay there. It will go the other way. It always does. And so what you need to realize is you might be feeling like you're in hell with the devil right now. It might be feeling like there's a hopelessness. But that pendulum is going to swing. And what you have to do is, in whatever way you can, not give into the shadow. I don't know if you've ever seen the story or the movie Never Ending Story. There's Atreyu. He's the boy on the quest, and he's got his white horse, and he's going through the swamps of sadness. And he's trying to pull his horse along. I mean, if you don't cry at that scene, you don't have a heart, because it's just like, oh my God, the horse is sinking. But the horse sank in the swamps of sadness because he gave up. He just said, take it, take me. I'm in hell already. I might as well just give up. And that is not what we're here to do. As human beings, sometimes we're on this planet to face awful things, scary things. Our own challenges or challenges we're seeing in the world. And we're not always in control of what the world is going to do. I talk about the Wheel of Fortune symbolism a lot, where there's those figures on the edge of the wheel, the rim of the wheel. Some are rising as the wheel turns, others are falling. And what that rim of the wheel represents is the external world, the things that we can't control as an individual with our own will. And when we hitch our whole sense of self to the rim of that wheel, we are doomed to rise and fall every time the wheel turns. And so the trick of getting off the Wheel of Fortune is to get to the hub of the wheel sometimes, which is the center of the wheel. It's a symbol for your center. And your center is where your light is going to be found. Your center is who are you and what's your mission and what are you going to do in the face of a shadow or a fear? Are you going to give into it, sink in the swamps of sadness? Or are you going to bring light where you can, in your way? Are you going to bring courage to people who need it right now? And so I just want you all to know that I love you all. And if you're hurting out there, I get it. And if you need time to hurt, that's okay. You just do that. But don't live there. Don't stay there. And eventually you're going to have to pull yourself out of that hell and know that you can turn around you. You're in control of you. You're in control of what you do right now. And so it's so important to be your best self, even when you're seeing other people not be their best self. It's important to not give in to that devil energy, which is like, I hate them all. I can't stand this. And I just, don't live there with them. Don't live there with them. It's so important that you are finding your way to bring light. And so I led you into the underworld. I'm not going to leave you there. I'm going to pick one more card. And I get the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is a card of transition, movement. We see the refugees in the boat. They're leaving the rough waters behind them. They're sailing toward the smooth waters. Six of Swords reminds us that time is a river and it's flowing. And this too shall pass. You will find that you will get to the other side of this river. Don't give up. Don't sink in that river. And don't exhaust yourself trying to force your will against the river. You won't win right now. It's important where you just say, I accept what's happening. I accept how I feel. It sucks for some of us, but I'm going to surrender to where the river is flowing. And you got to know that there is another side of this shore. There is a safe harbor that you will get to. You will get through this, all of you. And so I just want you all to have courage and to be kind to everybody. I think that's a line from the Cinderella movie or something. But I want you to just bring love to yourself right now if you need it. And help bring love to other people too. So that's all I have to say to all of you that are watching today. And this is just a collective reading to the one who asked if is it for a sign or a collective reading. And if you missed the beginning, you can always circle back. But I was just talking about that. I picked the Devil card today and how it really, affected me. Your daily pull was the Six of Pentacles. I can only control my actions and can be a light to someone else. Absolutely. That's all we got control over is us. That's it. That's all we can do. Much light, having harmony with mind and thoughts and transitioning along together. Yeah, we're in this together. My mom, she was alive. She did these paintings for me. And before she died, she said, we're all in this together. We're all in this rock together. Nobody's getting out of here alive. And so she was a Capricorn, so she had a little bit of a dark sense of humor. But we are all in this together, and none of us is getting out of this thing alive. But we will move forward, and we will find that our spirit, it goes on. And the light that we have, it will go on. And ages come and pass, and moments pass, and whatever you're feeling right now, this moment will pass as well. So I just want, whatever you're feeling out there, if anybody is hurting, know that, yeah, it's going to pass. We are going to get through this. And we never asked to be born on this earth, but here we are. Amen to that green identity. Some people might disagree with you. They might actually say, actually, I did choose to be here. There were certain lessons that my soul wanted to learn. Or, boy, I really wanted a hard life or a hard lesson because I want to evolve quicker or whatever. But we don't always have the choice of where we are or what's going to happen to us for sure. But I just want you to all know that I love you. And if you're feeling what you're feeling today, feel it. Feel it. But then tomorrow, give yourself some love. Give yourself some light. Spread it around. Be kind. And kind to yourself especially. So that's what I got to say. Oh, and the Birmingham Black Box. Oh, I got to tell you about this. My dear friend, Leanne Moonraven, who I've been talking to for years. I'm in England right now. And she has a beautiful theater in Birmingham, England. And she was gracious enough to invite me later this month to do a little tarot masterclass. So if any of you are in England and can make it to Birmingham, I'm going to put the links on my social media. And if you missed my talk at the UK Tarot Conference, I did a whole workshop called Rise of the Phoenix, Transforming Fear into Personal Power with the Tarot. I'm going to be doing that same masterclass in Birmingham. So I hope you can all join me there. It should be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see her Black Box Theater. She's such a remarkable lady, and it's going to be so exciting to get out there amongst people again and see a different part of England. I've never been to Birmingham before. I'm right outside of Bath right now, so that's going to be really exciting. So check out my social media if you're in England. If you're seeing the live later on, go and check my social media because I'll probably put some links to that event there. But I do hope to see you there if you are in England. And otherwise, I just look forward to seeing all of you every week on my Oracle reveals and daily card pulls, and I appreciate all the support that you've given. And thanks for hopping on at the last second, too, this morning. I didn't know if I would just be talking to myself or other people. So I love you all, and don't give up hope. There's always hope. It's like the stars. Even in the darkness of space, there's these little pinpricks of light. There's hope in the dark, and we're going to find our way out through the map of the stars. So you all take good care. Much love to all of you, and I'll see you soon.